Hey, hi everyone. We are back again for day 3. So, this is the day 3 of live session series on me. Basically, it's kind of more of talking about physiotherapy, and ये basically this experiment है. So we will be talking more about physiotherapy science, more about things related to the fitness, wellness, whatever comes into the whatever I am learning, I will be trying to share you all with kind of sessions at least for starting for 30 days. So कुछ स्ट्रक्चर बन पाए, कुछ एक तरह का फॉर्मेट बन पाए जहां से फिर इसको आगे की तरफ we can proceed. So, kind of a learning process, kind of a learning curve for me, but it's day 3 and I value all for this session. I had an idea today कि थोड़ा सा different करते हैं. Last 2 days, last basically I created something from Gemini and it was more or less physiotherapy. I will be continuing that also in this video. पर हम यहाँ पे Instagram के through will be try to find some good post also और हम उसके बारे में discuss करेंगे. तो I will take it as an opportunity to like share whatever I learned, like whatever I'm learning in a day-to-day basis, and use it as a window to disseminate more of information out in the world. So just an amplifier, I will. So that is the purpose of this channel, and that is the motto I am like with the motto I am doing these sessions. So one thing I also want to say that key, whatever I learned till now, like as in my career progression or as in the life also, I will say internet has played a big role. So I just wanted to give it back. Key, whatever I'm learning, just try to share and let's see how we can grow together. So that's the purpose. And then, yeah, with that, let's start the things. Let me share this first thing that is a great to begin again. So हम यहाँ से हमने कल finish किया था. We will start from there only. Just let me know if you all see my screen and we can begin. Yeah. So okay. So this I have added into the stage. Let me see is it working or not. Okay. This team run, I think it's to you. So I'll stop doing this. थोड़ा सा I think again type to glitch. Not was some issue with the I think the StreamYard website itself. तो वो load नहीं हो पा रहा था. But I think we are back again. Okay. So yeah, let me share the screen again. We'll start with the things जहाँ पे हमने left किया था, and let's see if it works in a good way. Yes, yeah. So we are back again with the things. हमने कल एक वेबसाइट बनाया था with the help of the AI itself, and here it is in front of you. तो हमने फिजियोथेरेपी प्रोफेशन के बारे में बात की. अगर आप if you are watching this video for first time, kindly watch last 2 sessions जिससे आपको थोड़ा एक brief बन सके कि हाँ where we are heading. But I will give you an understanding in nutshell. हमने first जो सेशन था वो एआई के बारे में डिस्कस किया कि व्हाट लाइक हाउ एआई इज इम्पैक्टिंग इन आवर प्रोफेशन आल्सो और इन अ जनरल वे आल्सो, कि हम किस तरह से हमारा लर्निंग कर्व इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं, हम किस तरह से नई चीजें सीख सकते हैं। एंड ऑन सेकंड डे आई ट्राइड कि मैं उसका यूज करके कुछ क्रिएट करूं जिसको हम डिस्कस कर सकते हैं। तो आई चूज दिस फिजियोथेरेपी प्रोफेशन का पूरा हिस्ट्री डिटेल के अंदर, एंड आई यूज्ड Gemini for that purpose. So for that, let me give you understanding from there on itself कि हमने कहाँ से स्टार्ट किया था। तो let me go to the screen which I shared last day. Okay, so here it is. ओके, सो ये जेमिनी का बेसिकली दिस वाज द प्लान। तो आई स्टार्टेड विद दिस। इन्होंने अच्छे से एक रिसर्च प्लान बनाया, उसके बाद इन्होंने डिटेल रिसर्च के रिगार्डिंग द इम्पैक्ट, हिस्ट्री, एवरीथिंग वाज इंक्लूडेड। मैंने थोड़ा एनसीएचपी के रिगार्डिंग इनको थोड़ा ट्यून किया, और उसके बाद आई थिंक बैंग ऑन, इट वाज मोर डिटेल, इट वाज वेरी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव, और अच्छे से उन्होंने पूरा रिसर्च करके पूरा विद साइटेशन ये कंप्लीट डॉक्यूमेंट बनाया। इस डॉक्यूमेंट को यूज करके मैंने एक वेबसाइट जनरेट किया, एंड एचटीएमएल वेबसाइट जनरेट किया, और उसके बाद आई डिस्कस्ड मोर ऑफ द थिंग्स यस्टरडे। हम वहीं से स्टार्ट करेंगे जहाँ से हमने कल वीडियो एंड किया था, एंड आई होप यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से। But yeah, I will try to make it simple. I will try to keep it more interesting. So yeah, let's see this. Okay, so आप अगर देख पा रहे हैं, दिस इज द वेबसाइट आई जनरेटेड विद द हेल्प ऑफ जेमिनी। हमने स्टार्ट किया फिजियोथेरेपी प्रोफेशन के बारे में जानने से, लाइक व्हाट डज इट मीन। इट इज अ डायनेमिक हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशन जो डेडिकेटेड टू प्रमोट, मेंटेन और रिस्टोर फिजिकल फंक्शन एंड मोबिलिटी। किसी भी इंसान को, अगर मैं इसको सिंपल हिंदी भाषा में समझाने की कोशिश करूँ, किसी भी इंसान को बिकॉज ऑफ एनी डिजीज, बिकॉज ऑफ एनी इंजरी, बिकॉज ऑफ एनी इम्पेयरमेंट, बिकॉज ऑफ एनी डिजीज, अगर वो अपनी मोबिलिटी और फिजिकल फंक्शन में 100% और जैसा वो चाहते हैं इज नॉट एबल टू डू, a physiotherapist can help him to maintain, restore or promote the or to promote the physical function and mobility again in his life. ठीक है? The next time, which is it empowers individuals to take an active role in their recovery and overall health, significantly enhancing their quality of life across the lifespan. It empowers, it motivates, it supports a person to take an active role in their recovery, and I think in overall health also. So that is what a physiotherapists do, and this is not a small job. So I think if there's any physiotherapist seeing this video, you are in a great profession, and trust me, if it imparts a lot of value in people's life if you do it in a right way. Okay, if you do it in a right way, it will be so satisfying, gratifying for you. Like you will be so gratified also that okay, I am doing something of valuable, and if you are in a learning process also, it will grow you as a person also. So take pride in your profession, and I think we are in a great profession again. So the roots are very deep. There is a in depth of history, like it started from 460 BC, फिर 1813 के अंदर पर एनरिक लिंक ने स्टार्ट किया रॉयल सेंटर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ जिम्नास्टिक। वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा थेरेपेटिक एक्सरसाइज मसाज के रूप में दे प्रोमोटेड दैट। फिर 1894 में देयर वाज एन सोसाइटी फॉर्म बाय नर्सेस। मेन जो चेंजेस आने चालू हुए वो वर्ल्ड वॉर या फिर कोई भी वॉर जब स्टार्ट हुई 1914 के 18 के आसपास, दैट वाज अ मेन टर्निंग पॉइंट आई विल से, क्योंकि इंजरी हुई, सोल्जर्स इंजर्ड हुए, और उनको उनके सपोर्ट के लिए, उनको वापस रिहेबिलिटेट करने के लिए रिकंस्ट्रक्शन एड्स जैसे मैरी मैकलन वर एम्प्लॉयड टू इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइज द प्रोफेशन इटसेल्फ। फिर पोलियो एपिडेमिक आया आई थिंक, जिसके बाद थोड़ा और डिमांड बढ़ा, एंड वहां से फिर इट वाज गॉट इन अ रोल, एंड आई थिंक टिल नाउ इट हैज इवॉल्वड इन समथिंग वेरी डिफरेंट। दिस इज वेयर वी लेफ्ट लास्ट टाइम। अगर हम रीच की बात करें, there are women are still holding 61% of the total percentage. uh, don't know but why, like usually healthcare के अंदर women's usually females usually take more of a part. uh, and leadership gender also, like, but leadership के अंदर again यहाँ पे आप देखना पड़ेगा men presidents are leading. So this is, I think, disparity is there in most of the fields where if we talk about leadership, men will come and then also say okay we will take the leadership, but that is not really good way of think. Well, like, it's not equal, I'll say. And we are like, we in many of the fields we are leading towards that, the gender equality and everything. But if you talk about physiotherapist gender distribution, women are already in the majority in the workforce. If you talk about leadership, it is more of men who are leading the present scenario. In our India, I think Professor Yagna Shukla ma'am, she is the chairman for NCHP for physiotherapy also. Big step, I will say, in change. And अभी NCHP लागू हो चुका है, that is National Council for Allied and Healthcare Professionals. Uh, it has given us a lot of powers, but with great power comes great responsibility also, as the great legend said in Spider-Man movie. पर I'll say अभी हम बहुत एक critical change phase में हैं, जहाँ पे the telerehabilitation, this is the next part, which is enhancing the remote delivery of physiotherapy service. India जैसी एक बड़ी country के अंदर, I will say, the accessibility is a major issue. There are billion people, and the healthcare force is not really that much equipped कि वो हर जगह पहुंच सके. And this telerehab medium, I think, bridges that gap. इसके थ्रू आप ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुंच सकते हो, ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को अपनी केयर दे सकते हो, ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों की प्रॉब्लम्स को एड्रेस कर सकते हो. समटाइम्स वेरी सिंपलेस्ट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन कैन चेंज अ पाथ फॉर अ पर्सन व्हेन ही इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम इंजरी और व्हेन ही इज in confusion to take a decision. So I have, in my practice right now, it's been 6 to 7 months, I am working as a telerehab professional. I have seen hundreds of patients for whom there was no care of possibility around them, but internet made it so easy कि वो, चाहे वो मध्य प्रदेश के किसी दूर दराज के गांव में हो, चाहे वो out of India also. I have connected like UAE, Qatar, Canada, Australia, USA. Despite of having all the access to healthcare, they still choose to take care from Indian means. And I hope that they were also saying the same hope that okay, we are able to access this quality healthcare from anywhere in the world. And there is no disparity, there is no as such difference. अगर हम एक्चुअल फिजियोथेरेपी की बात करें तो इतना डिफरेंस नहीं है. अगर आप अल्टरनेटिव मेडिसिन की बात करते हैं तो आई थिंक वी कैन नॉट रियली इन दैट स्टेज कि जहाँ पे हम ब्रेन मॉड्यूलेशन कर सके या फिर फेशिया को अल्टर कर सके विद द हेल्प ऑफ टेलीरिया वैसे. So those things are out of the reach, sorry, but we can deliver physiotherapy in a good way with the help of teleria. Now, moving forward, this is the global market value, and it is growing. It is really getting better. Still, जो Western parts हैं, I think they are more receptive of things. I don't know. It's because of like with the sense of open-mindedness or ability to rapidly take things in their like society. It has started from there itself for sure, and now the population is also very small, so I think वो easy होता है. इंडिया जैसी कंट्री के अंदर थोड़ा मुश्किल है, but I will say एक very there is a large demand which is not fulfilled. तो फोन सबके हाथ में, everyone is trying to seek some solution, and if you can reach to millions of people through this geo and with the Instagram and everything, if you have creative ways of solving problem, trust me, आप एक बड़ी population तक reach कर सकते हैं if you are really mastering the teleria part. And it is growing at a 13.3% of CAGR, and 2032 तक I think it will be a great thing. If you see this projected growth of teleria market, it's gonna grow. ठीक है, टेक्नोलॉजी ग्रो करेगा और रैपिडली पेस के साथ आप जल्दी से ज्यादा आसानी तरीके से टेक्नोलॉजी के थ्रू एक्सेस कर पाओगे. रिसेंटली गूगल लॉन्च्ड बीम, अगर आपने देखा होगा गूगल का जो अभी रिसेंट सेशन हुआ, दैट वाज गूगल बीम, एंड दैट वाज मोर अबाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, दैट वाज मोर अबाउट कि आप किस तरह से रियल टाइम इंटरेक्शन कर सकते हो किसी पर्सन के साथ इन अ 3D वे. आपको ये फील नहीं हुआ कि आप किसी पर्सन से के सामने बैठे के बात नहीं कर रहे हो. आपको ऐसे ही फील होगा कि आप सामने बैठे हैं किसी पर्सन के, यू आर एबल टू talk to him. I will just show you people the video also. If it can be shown. Let me open that. Let's try to experiment with this also. Uh, let me open this Google Beam. Okay, Google Beam. I just typed this. अगर आप देखोगे इसको, this is the Google Beam thing. I wanted to be an engineer, but my routine. Sorry, this is not Google YouTube Premium, or I have not used the ad blocker also, so that was the thing. Yeah, so if you see this, यहाँ पे cameras हैं, cameras के through this is turned into the hologram, but it appears to be turned into the 3D module, and it is kind of a thing कि आप सामने बैठे हो and आप बैठ के सामने बात कर पा रहे हो. So see how exciting it is कि I am pretty much sure that वो इतना lively नहीं हो सकता, because I can feel that in a television also कि वो जो human touch होता है वो थोड़ा lost हो जाता है. पर आप possibilities देखिए कि कितना अच्छे से इस चीज को use किया जा सकता है in healthcare professional. ठीक है, that is I will say magic of the things. But great, I think technology is evolving and I think we are in a good phase right now. Let me go back to the thing and I see if there is a quick message. Please drop any message or any comment if you have, or anything you want to caution. I'm not able to see currently the chats and everything क्योंकि एक screen है, and if I share the screen I will not be able to see. But every 3 to 5 minutes I will come back and I will see that okay, if something we are missing or not. Okay. So let's go back to the thing again. This is a projected growth. Now, अगर हम डेप्थ की बात करें कि हमारी एक्सपर्टीज कितनी डिटेल हो सकती है, if we talk about specialization, there are like there's a very I'll say light-hearted person, or there is very energetic person from Goa, केतन भाटिकर सर. I think उन्होंने एक लाइन बोलते हैं वो बहुत अच्छे से कि from pediatric to geriatric there is physiotherapy. From अगर हम बचपन से बात करें from starting or before that also, if we are talking about antenatal and postnatal things also, from there itself to geriatric we do make sense. ठीक है, we do really contribute in people's life from every aspect, whether it is orthopedics, whether it's sports, whether it's neurology, cardiovascular, pediatrics, geriatrics, oncology, women health, like many things. I think this can be more extensive, but this reflects that we are committed to address complex health need and we have advanced knowledge and skill in every part of the system. ठीक है, we can contribute in many ways. But वही है कि आप सिर्फ ये बोलने से आप नहीं कर सकते कि ठीक है मैं आई एम ए स्पोर्ट्स फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट, आई एम ए न्यूरोलॉजिक, I am a PT in neurology, and then I will be able to treat. You need to learn, you need to equip yourself with a good amount of skills and knowledge. You need to be competent enough to be able to deliver care. And that is why I am really in a support of constant learning, and with learning and relearning or unlearning, I will say, in this new age of AI, आपको अपने पाथवेज चेंज करने पड़ेंगे बहुत जल्दी से आपको सीखना पड़ेगा, जल्दी से आपको अडैप्ट करना पड़ेगा. दैट्स हाउ यू विल सर्वाइव एंड यू विल बी still meaningful in the age of AI. Okay, this is one more thing. I think the direct access is not really there, ठीक है, क्योंकि consultations directly नहीं होती है. Physicians को अभी भी ज़्यादातर dominance दिया जाता है. Autonomy इतनी नहीं होती है. If you see, and I think it's partly because of us also as a physiotherapist, because we are not really showing the competency enough. दूसरा जो एक वो dominance वाला factor होता है कि righteousness का जो factor होता है कि if you have done your, like most of the places, अगर हम बात करें, जब इतना मैंने देखा है, I have not experienced firsthand this thing because I was able to communicate in sense, I think the needs and where is the requirement of the things. But most of the things, I think most of the time it's still not placed in hierarchy ki where the physiotherapy can really help in terms of care. So अभी भी access नहीं है इतना globally हम देखें, और बहुत disparity है, but I think it's evolving in a good sense. Okay, let me get book to the thing. If we see there's any comments or anything, yeah, I think there's no comment. We are good to go. Great. So, if we talk about now NCHP Act 2021, which was enacted recently, I think बिल 2021 के अंदर आया था, उसके बाद अभी रिसेंटली इनैक्ट हुआ। जो मॉडल फ्रेमवर्क जो बना है एनसीएचपी का, आई थिंक दैट इज रियली अमेजिंग, आई विल से, क्योंकि इट इज showing us a new path. It is showing us how we can really move ahead in this era of uncertainty, in this era of, it will give us the face and that structure कि हम कौन हैं और हम क्या कर सकते हैं. One big question I always had in my mind when I was starting with the physiotherapy, and especially in the end stages जहाँ पे जब वो डिग्री कंप्लीट होने लगती है तो आपको लगता है कि अब क्या. One thing I always felt that who am I, like where I will be lying in this whole care of the whole structure of healthcare. क्योंकि I still remember when I was in college, like because there was no council, I think because of that, there was some things happening, like in terms of, like we used to uh, like it was not really institutionalized as such. We will not been seen as a part of healthcare system as such. It was not certain who we are as a physiotherapy professional, because there was no council also, there was nothing as such structured and standardized. So I will not go in details, but it was still like it was until this act came. Again, still it is not in a structure, I will say. If we talk about at the roots, अभी भी चीजें streamlined nahi hai, but I am pretty much confident that after NCHP, things will be changed in good way. So what things will be changed? These are the things which needs to be changed, and I think now they are into the place. Standardized education, which is 5 year of BPT program with 2026 need-based admission, diplomas, whatnot. Professional recognition, the doctor prefix now is here, and with PT suffix, which underscore independent professional status. अब इसके अंदर भी बहुत सारा डिलेमास रहेंगे आगे जाके, अभी भी हैं और आगे भी आई थिंक थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्टी होने वाला है. जब तक आप उस डॉक्टर प्रीफिक्स के लिए कॉम्पिटेंस नहीं दिखाते हो, आई डोंट थिंक यू शुड यूज इट. सिंपल एज दैट. ठीक है. कॉम्पिटेंस का मतलब सिंपल सा ऐसा है कि आप अपने प्रोफेशन को समझते हैं, आप ये समझते हैं कि क्या डिलीवरेबल्स है, और तीसरा आप ये भी समझते हैं कि आपकी एज ए हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल क्या क्या जिम्मेदारियां होती है. तो ये सब चीजें बहुत आई विल से हल्के में ली जाती हैं, बहुत इजीली ली जाती हैं, बट एज अ डॉक्टर यू नीड टू stand up and you need to show care with some evidence based practice, with some uh, taking concern of ethics, taking concern of understanding what needs to be done. I think that will come with the time, but if anyone uses this doctor without working on all of the parts, I think it should not be used. That's as simple as that. Enhanced autonomy, we can now work independently, and we can work in a multidisciplinary team also. Centralized registration will be there. I think अभी वो चालू नहीं हुआ है, but gradually I think it will come into place. Competency based curriculum, which is same all over India. Faculty development, which is there to enhance the high teaching standards. So yeah, that's how we will grow, and I think that's how things will get better. Uh, Coming back to the last thing, which is kind of yeah, we have covered the NCHP. Uh, yeah, we'll cover this thing at the end of the like tomorrow itself. We'll talk about what are the strengths, what are the things, EBP क्या होता है, and what are the challenges ahead. So this will talk about the next part of the session, but I want to communicate one more thing, which is the end, really, which helped me to learn again. तो वहाँ से start करते हैं. Again, like we will end this live stream on that part. So I will share my screen again, and we will discuss something from Instagram. Okay, let's see this. So this is something from Chris Hugen, who is an great person, as in how like वो किस तरह से अपने वर्ड्स को अपनी एक्सपीरियंस को वर्ड्स में डालते हैं. आई एम रियली लाइक एंड ऑफ द थिंग्स. ये E3 Rehab जो है, इफ यू हैव नॉट पीपल हैव नॉट सीन दैट, प्लीज गो एंड वॉच E3 Rehab ऑन यूट्यूब. इट्स अ रियली ग्रेट रिसोर्स फॉर अ फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट, जहाँ पे आप बहुत अच्छी क्वालिटी के अंदर बहुत अच्छे प्रोडक्शन के साथ, लाइक जिनको वीडियो प्रोडक्शन बहुत अच्छा है, तो आई विल रिकमेंड एवरीवन हु इज अ न्यू ग्रेड और हु इज डूइंग फिजियोथेरेपी, और चाहे वो प्रोफेशनल्स भी हो, go and watch all the videos. It is really evidence based, it is very really amazing, and do watch that. So this was the post which really resonated with me. If you are professional, I think you will also agree with this part. What you didn't learn in PT school, आप क्या क्या चीजें ऐसी होती है जो आप PT school में नहीं सीखते हैं. First, clinical care can be really draining. It's true. Draining in the sense that you are in always constant tussle of learning and applying. आप नए केसेस देखते हो, हर केस डिफरेंट होता है. You can apply some templates, but still you need to be on your toes to learn and make clinical decision making. That is very tiring. So, sometimes it is rewarding also. Consistently working on notes, documentation is soul sucking. Documentation is getting easier for me, I'll say, because there's a telerehab platform and I can use AI and other things to make things easier. But yep, it is kind of soul sucking also if the volume is at the higher side. Staying up to date on research is constant challenge. True, that's what I said in the first point. Remaining present and really listening to each patient is not easy. Again, it depends how much number of patient you are seeing. अभी मैं थोड़ा बहुत रेट कर पाता हूँ उन लोगों से भी जो एक लार्ज वॉल्यूम ऑफ पेशेंट देखते हैं, बिकॉज यू कांट रियली गिव 100% टू ईच एंड एवरी पर्सन, क्योंकि वो बहुत एनर्जी टेकिंग होता है. यू नीड टू लिसन, यू नीड टू बी ओपन विद योर माइंडसेट, you need to welcome every thought and everything which is coming in your way, and you need to navigate through challenges कि किस तरह से हमको एक वर्किंग मॉडल पे पहुंचना है in terms of decision making. तो it is very difficult, but it can be improved with practice and with time. Navigated difficult conversation is messy. People are different, people are amazing. Sometimes they are in mess, and sometimes they are in very different state of mind, especially when they are injured, especially when they are suffering from chronic pain. You can see them crying, you will see them in despair, in hopelessness, and you need to equip yourself with all kind of tools or all kind of emotional stability that you can convey what needs to be conveyed in a simple or easy manner or in understanding manner. That's all. I think it is all about emotional quotient, EQ. Some patient may not like you. This didn't happen till with me, but it will happen for sure, because as number of patient or number of people grows, you cannot satisfy everyone, and you cannot really be that person who like everyone's like. But it's just that some people will not like you, and it's okay. You can share, like you can shift your energy from that place to another place where you feel valued, where you feel seen, you feel that you are able to contribute in their life. There are million of people in this earth, and I think you will find people who sometimes may not like you, but it's okay. Not every patient will improve. This is again one thing I realized, that whatever you do, sometimes you cannot really make big changes in the person's life. But yeah, if we see in this way, like there are some things which you cannot improve for sure, but there are many things which you can really make better in the person's life. So I think if you focus on those part, we can really contribute in people's life in good way. So that's all, people. I think we are up for another half an hour session. थोड़ा I tried कि थोड़ा detail हो and थोड़ा interesting हो, but yeah, that's all. I think we are good to go for another day, and done with day 3. We discussed about what physiotherapy holds as a profession, how we can really be part of healthcare without getting messed up. And उसके बाद हमने Instagram पे we talked about the Chris Fusion post जिसके अंदर uh, 10 things which really clinical जो PT schools होते हैं वो हमको नहीं सिखाते हैं, and what we can learn from those parts, from 10 experiences of Chris from E3 Rehab. So yep, we'll meet again tomorrow. I'll try to make it shorter, and I will try to invite someone also. Let's so उनके साथ थोड़ा discussion हो सके, because uh, it's a long half an hour thing, and if there's no comments, there is nothing. I think थोड़ा सा वो it becomes a little bit too long. So I'll try to bring someone as in podcast thing. I'll say, and we'll discuss different next day. But whoever sees this video, try to do subscribe, put some comment if there is something which we can talk about, which you can really discuss, or you want to hear my opinion on those things, or you want me to search some good things about it, and we can discuss those also. So uh, we'll come again tomorrow. We'll meet again for next 30 days daily on 9 p.m. And that's how we're gonna grow together, and that's how we're gonna move in this uncertain world. So take care, have a great day, and see you. Bye bye.